Hello, my wonderful people in YouTube land, or wherever you may be watching this video from. This is your girl, Tony Lou. I am the owner of Royal Essence Total Body Care, and I am back. And this is my second video today. I'm on a roll, so I'm going to keep it going. So what I'm about to do, you see a small setup. I'm going to do some cupcake bath bomb frosting. And this particular recipe is going to be with the confectioner's powdered sugar, cream of tartar, meringue powder, and water. And this is a very simple recipe that I use for my bath bomb fizzy cupcakes. I also have another recipe that I may record as well that does not contain the powdered sugar. Let me get my gloves and we'll begin, honey. Yeah, like I said, I'm on a roll today. I have made 2 batches of lotion, light summer weight. Great consistency, great texture of lotion. I made a men's fragrance and a women's fragrance. And if you've watched my other video, you'll see that what I did was I picked out a fragrance which was for my women's lotion, and it was coconut lime verbena, but I didn't have enough, so I went scrounging around in my fragrances and I put together this wonderful scent which contains coconut lime, verbena, honeysuckle, and juniper breeze fragrance oils. Just a really good blend, and it came out so nicely. It smells amazing. And so what I did was I was like, you know, to make lotion is rather easy. It wasn't a huge batch, so I went ahead and made a second batch for men. And what I did was I kept the theme going. I didn't have enough men's fragrance per se that I wanted to add to this lotion, so I just took my leftovers from different bottles and I combined some of the ones that I thought would work really well together, and they did. And those were the Rustic Woods and a Rum from Brambleberry, and then the Supernova fragrance from Nurture Soap, and then I added a few drops just to round off that measurement of a bergamot essential oil, and that's what I made the men's fragrance from. So they turned out really well. I have those over cooling before I put the tops on them and make labels for the bottle. The reason I'm doing this is because it's a do-over. Okay, let me just let you know, last week or the week before, I attempted to make this recipe and I was rushing, and I did not allow my batter to get stiff enough, or I added too much water. Something happened where I thought it was ready, and let me tell you, boo, it was not ready. I had runny cupcakes. It was horrible, but I wish I would have taken a picture. But what happened was the tops of the cupcakes were ruined. Couldn't use those, but they did get hard enough where I was able just to break off the top of the cupcake. And I tested one of the bath bombs in the mold to make sure it still had its fizzing reaction, and it had a great fizzing reaction. So I said, you know what, we don't have product to waste. I just took the tops off of those ruined cupcakes, scraped it up, and I'm going to try to put new tops on. The cupcakes are over in another area, but I just wanted to show you the type of mold or cupcake liner that I use for my bath bomb cupcake fizzies. And this is the pink, and so I thought these were really cute. They come in different colors, and so that's that. Just wanted to show you what I would be using. So first we're going to start off by taking, and I only have about 6 cupcakes, so not too many at all. I just don't want them to go to waste. It's really great products. I don't want to waste any money. So with 6 bases, I found a recipe that should be right on the money with the 6 bases, and it calls for 2.5 cups of powdered sugar, 1.5 teaspoons of cream of tartar, 1/4 cup of meringue powder. Some people say meringue, some people say meringue. Whatever, you know that powder, those egg white powders. And then 1/4 of cold water. It has to be cold water, cannot be hot water. So what I'm gonna do beforehand is I'm gonna take one of my sterilized containers, and I'm gonna put a couple of cubes of ice. Just a moment. In here, so I can swish around my cold water just to make sure it's really cold, because I don't think my water was cold enough, and I think I put a little bit too much last time and it went all to hell. This is my powdered sugar. I think I have some that's already open, so let me make sure, because I don't want to open that bag. If I have some already opened, okay. Dropping everything out of the pantry. Oh yeah, okay, so I think this will be enough. So I won't have to open that bag, and if so, that'll be okay, but I have this much left over. And then it was so horrible because I wasted so much, because I made so much frosting and it didn't even work out. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna measure out my sugar, powdered sugar, and then I'm gonna sift it first. Just a moment. Just pulling up my recipe. Make sure 2.5 cups of powdered sugar. Okay, let's go. 2.5 cups. So this is 1 cup. Keep going, keep going. That's about 1 cup. Keep going for 2. Come on out. Uh-oh. 2. Almost. That's about 2. And then a half. I think this will be perfect. Just enough for a half. And then just a little bit left over just in case we need it, if it's not too thick. And then I'm just gonna sift it into the bowl. Help it out a little bit. Yep. I may play some music during this video because I have diddly squat to talk about. Just thought I'd make a video since I feel like I'm on a roll today. Clumps out. Almost. Lots of little clumpies in here. Okay, almost done. Okay. Sifted. Very nice. Okay, next we're going to pull out. I put this lock on my phone with my fingertips and my thumb, and of course I have gloves on. So okay, so I'm going to be using the Wilton meringue powder. right here. Let me see. Is the lighting better with just the light from the window? Is that better? Or is that too dark? Who knows? I don't know. I am not a professional when it comes to this. Okay, so this calls for, I think it said 1/4 cup. I should have just printed this out. It's on my phone. Yes, 1/4 cup of meringue. So this is 1 cup. So we're just gonna, how about I just get a 1/4 measuring cup instead of trying to be all fancy and plug it up. I don't know where it is. Okay, let's just do this. I think that's about 1/4. This is half, and this is half of half. I think that'll work. Let's roll with it. It smells like I'm baking a cake in here. And then finally, well, not finally, the next powdered ingredient is the cream of tartar, in which I purchased from Kroger because I don't have any here. And that calls for 1.5 teaspoons. So 1.5 teaspoons. And I do have my 1 teaspoon measuring utensil. Just trying to open this baby up. Let's see what I can I get that out of there? Not really. So let's see. And the cream of tartar is to harden it up. So let's hope it works. Because it did not work for me last time, and I wasted so much. That was more like 2 tablespoons, but I'm not tripping on that because I just wanted to firm it up. So I'm going to take my little mini whisk before I add the water in, and I'm just going to mix all of these ingredients and make sure they're well incorporated. Like so. It really smells good. And like I said, I have 2 recipes. One has the sugar, which has never been a problem for me or any of my customers, but some people do take issue with sugar floating around in their bath, although it dissolves with the water. So that's why I do have another alternative recipe that I make without the sugar, that just has the you know, baking soda and cornstarch and and all of that. So one day I will make a video for that one as well, but we're just gonna roll with this one today. So let me get my water, and then we'll begin to whip. And it's 1/4 cup of water, cold water. So let me rinse this really quick, and then I'll get a 1/4. That's about a 1/4 cup. Stirring it around on the ice so it can get a little colder, and then I'll just pour it right back in the measuring cup, like so. And it's pretty cold. And I'll just pour a little, about half at a time. And I'm just gonna put the whisk on here, or should I beat it first? Let me beat it like Billie Jean. Hold on. Where did I put the whisk? Oh, here they are, right in front of my face. It wouldn't be like me not to know where things are, and I already brought them out. Okay, so we're just gonna beat it. So excuse the sound. Y'all can see, and I'm just slowly adding more water in. Like I said, I don't want to go over. It was too much last time, I believe, and I just dumped it in. Just want to check the consistency. I definitely think I need a little bit more water. Who is that? Who is this? I can't answer you right now. This. A little bit more. I don't want to go over, but oh, y'all are not in the shot. Almost. And so what I'm gonna do here, since my bases are pink, I think I want some something that'll stand out. I was gonna go with white, but I did some soapy cupcakes that were pink and white because the base was strawberry. Well, it was a strawberry cream fragrance that I created, and so I don't want to go with white since the soapy cupcakes are that color. I'm going to do a little bit of Kelly Green Mica from Brambleberry, just so it could pop the color and be different. And we're going to keep going until those peaks are really stiff, and you could tell that this batter is becoming really hard to stir, and that's the way I wanted it. It was way too runny last time, so come up, the peaks stay, but I want a little more green. Can really contrast against that pink. So I'm just going to take my spatula and just make sure it's all well incorporated. And if you could see, this is the consistency that you want. If I were to stick my spatula in there, it kind of stays up. You see that? That's what we wanted. I can't believe I plugged that other one up, but we all live and learn. My batter could have been a little darker, but you know what? Beggars can't be choosers. I'm just happy that it's stiff, honey. Let me get my piping bag. Of course, I'm not prepared. And today I think I will pipe with, let's see what tip. It's going to be either the M1 or, let me just, these are clean, but I like to just spritz with 91% rubbing alcohol on everything I use before I use it. Clean those out. So do I want the open tip? What do we want? What do we want? Let's do the open tip today. The open star tip is what we're gonna do today. And I have the Wilton disposable piping bags. I just cut the tip. We'll use this piping tip. It's the open star. Just gonna put it down in there like so. Drop it on in there and pull it down. Pull it down like that. Let me just open my cabinet real quick. I can get a, And then we take a larger cup, set it down. You're gonna drop this in there, and then you're gonna peel the top over the cup. And this just makes it easier to pipe so that your piping is not everywhere. And it would help if I go get the cupcakes. But I'm gonna fill this piping bag first with the icing, just like so. Bang her down a little bit. And you don't want to fill it to the top, because you're gonna have icing coming all out. So I'm just gonna mess up something. Sorry. Let me just put that to the side. Let me get the cupcakes and I'll be right back. I just want to show you how badly these were. They looked. Oh, wish I took pictures, but this is a example of what I wasn't able to scrape everything off, but that's just the frosting. But the base is still good. It's rock solid, so it'll be okay, honey. Just gonna peel this up like so. And I'm just gonna lay it flat. And what are we gonna use? I have a roller, but you know, I'm just gonna use the back of something to help me out. I'm just gonna use the back edge of this plastic doodad to help pull it down, get the air out, and push it in. And we're gonna try to hurry up because I don't want it getting too stiff where I'm not able to pipe. Before it was not stiff enough. Just pulling it down. And I'm gonna twist, and you can see it's starting to come out here. And what I'm gonna do first is, let me pull you in. Right up in here. Okay. And I'm going to just make a little plop in the middle. Plop in the middle, okay? And then we're gonna just take it around. Oh, it's getting, yeah, it's definitely stiff. Kind of hard to come out. But I'm just happy it's not falling apart or caving in. Oh, it's very crooked, but can you see it? Where am I? Looks a heck of a lot better than before. Another dollop in the middle. And this is just to make sure it doesn't cave in. Can you see that? And then I'll just pull you around. Really cute like that. All of them look a little crooked. And I don't want them to come over the edges because that's what happened before. They spilled over the edges because it just wasn't holding. Do it. And swing you around. Swing low. Sweet chariot. I don't know what the heck I'm talking about. And bloop. So I'm not the best at cupcakes, but if that was a real cupcake, I would eat it. Where are you? I can't even put you in the shot. If it was real, I would eat it, okay? Let's do one more. And this is just the cupcake frosting from the other one. Let me see if I can take some of that off. Yeah, it came right off. Perfect. Like so. They're hard too. Straight up. And around the merry-go-round. I'm definitely running out. But we're gonna keep on swinging around. Bam! Look at those. And they should get really hard fairly quickly because, you know, remember I put in a little bit of extra tartar. I said I was going to put in some kaolin clay, but I forgot about that. But this seems to work just fine. Clean this buggy off. But so that's about it, y'all. I just wanted to come and show you that so that you could see if I could get it done again. Do a little something different with this one. Uh-oh. One more. And one in the middle. Yeah, this is over with. Make it around. Oh, I made it. Now, what am I doing? I don't know. But I'm done with that one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch it up a little bit. And I'm going to use a different tip for the rest of this one. And remember, you can get these Wilton piping bags from any grocery store. In the baking aisle, Hobby Lobby, Michael's, Party City. So these Wilton products are not hard to find at all. Or if you want to go ahead and invest in, you know, some real piping bags and things of that nature, I'm sure you'll be able to find those as well. Let me move these out of the way before I have a disaster, because I am prone to disasters in the kitchen. Ooh, that was a lot. Come on now. Yeah. There we go. And we're gonna scrapey, just as if though this was soap. We don't want to waste any. And then I'm gonna squeeze this last little bit into this piping bag as well, just so we can get as much as we could get. I don't even think y'all are in the shot, honey. Let me come out some. There we go. Okay. And I think I might put some glitter on the tops and maybe a little something extra. So let's see what we're gonna do with this one. Another little dollop. And then we're just gonna come on around. Never make sure y'all are in the shot. I don't know what kind of cupcake that is, but it'll work. It's the last one. And then we'll put some other decorations on it. A blick plop in the middle. And bring it around. bring her around. And start somewhere else. This one looks like a python, Lord have mercy. Fill the middle. Ah, yeah. That's that. This one looks like it wants to come on over. Hello. You guys are crooked. Come on over. Don't be shy. Oh, well, they're getting pretty daggone hard if I don't say myself. Let's get some glitter on here. And maybe some of these little white pearls. Or should I add some roses? Some dry rose buds. No need to get all fancy. Let me hurry up. Little bit of glitter. A little bit more. They look so pretty. Just like if I was eating a watermelon strawberry looking cupcake. So that's what it reminds me of, the pink on the bottom and the green on the top. So that's that glitter is from Brambleberry. It's the iridescent glitter. Adds a really nice sparkling touch to your creations. And these buggers, I'm just gonna take my glove off for this because they get away from you. It's these white pearl doodads. Oh, okay. That one said, oh no, we're not sticking. I threw it at it so it could stay on there. Dang it. Now I'm gonna have to sweep all of that up. I don't think these are gonna really stick. Yeah, these are not gonna stick at all. It's hard, so I can't complain. Last time it didn't get hard at all. So that's the end of the video. Thank you for keeping up with me and my foolishness and all of the shenanigans that go on in Tony's kitchen. We're handmade, we're all natural, and we're a little goofy and unorganized, but it's all good. The products are great. My customers love my products. The kids, the adults, everything is wonderful, especially when it's all natural. So tune in, like this video, subscribe to this goofy channel, and I will see you guys later. Peace and love and light.